The door opened to a stranger's face. A woman I had never seen before, her expression casual, almost apologetic. "I live here," she said. "I don't know your mom." The suitcase slipped from my hand, hitting the porch with a dull thud. My chest tightened. My mother's curtains were gone, the wind chime she loved missing. Even the doormat had changed. Confused, I called her. She answered on the first ring. "Did you move?" I asked. Her reply was sharp, certain. "No, I didn't move. I'm at home, waiting for you." And that's when I knew something was wrong, very wrong. My mother raised me on loyalty. Her words, "Family is the only safe place." I believed her. I trusted her. For years, I carried that belief like a shield. She was the anchor in every storm. The one I called when jobs fell through, when heartbreaks cut deep. She was steady. Or at least she made me believe she was. But trust blinds, and blindness is dangerous. Because trust had kept me 12 hours away, certain she was safe. Trust had let me plan a reunion, buy gifts, and walk up to a stranger's house thinking it was hers. Trust almost destroyed me. That phone call kept replaying in my head. My mother, calm, saying she was home. The lie slid out of her mouth so easily. And yet, I heard something in her voice, a tension, like she was performing. I didn't argue. I didn't confront her then. I simply said, "Okay, Mom, I'll be there soon," and I hung up. But I didn't take a cab to her so-called house. I went to a hotel, quiet, alone. Then I began to dig. The first crack appeared in bank records. Transactions from her account, withdrawals I didn't recognize. Thousands gone. Regular, systematic. The second crack came from a neighbor, one I called pretending to be a real estate agent. She told me the truth without hesitation. My mother sold the house 6 months ago, packed up, left without a goodbye. The third crack? A photo I found on social media. My mother, smiling beside my brother. The brother who hadn't spoken to me in years. Behind them, a new house. The house I was never meant to know about. Betrayal doesn't arrive all at once. It drips, steady, until you're soaked in it. I didn't rage. I didn't call and demand answers. Instead, I waited. I let her keep playing her part, pretending she was still in the old house, pretending she was waiting for me. Meanwhile, I built my own play. I gathered the documents, the property sale records, the bank transfers, the forged signatures, my name on papers I never touched. She hadn't just abandoned me, she had used me. My credit, my details, my silence. I traced it all back, and every trail led to the same place, my brother. They hadn't planned for me to come back. They thought distance would keep me blind. But I had 12 hours on that plane to sharpen my focus. The confrontation wasn't loud, it was clinical. I showed up at her new house on a Sunday morning, unannounced. She opened the door with a smile too wide, my brother standing smugly behind her. "You found us," she said, voice trembling at the edges. I stepped inside without asking, placed a folder on the dining table. Paper after paper slid out, proof of every lie, every theft, every betrayal. My brother's face drained first. He knew what those papers meant. My mother tried to speak, but I raised a hand. Calm, cold. "You told me you were waiting at home," I said. "You were right. You just didn't realize whose home it really was." Then I left. The rest unfolded on its own. The lawyer I hired filed the suits. Fraud, identity theft, financial abuse. The police took my statement, and the evidence did the rest. Within weeks, their accounts were frozen. Their house, a house bought with stolen money, slipped into foreclosure. My brother's business crumbled under the weight of investigations. And my mother, the matriarch who built her reputation on loyalty, she was left exposed, her lies rotting in the open air. Sometimes revenge doesn't need fire. Sometimes it needs patience, paper, silence. The night before the hearing, my mother called me. Her voice broke this time. No mask, no performance. "We're family," she pleaded. "Don't do this." I let her words hang in the air. Then I whispered back, "You're right. Family doesn't do this. You stopped being mine the day you sold that house." And I ended the call. Now, months later, I sit in my own place, small, but paid for with my money, my name, my work. No lies, no shadows. I think about the stranger who opened that door the day I arrived. Her face, her words. "I live here." And she was right. My mother didn't live there anymore, but neither did I. Because home isn't walls or deeds. Home is trust. And once it's sold, you never buy it back.